There's a challenge regarding the prison community in terms of overcrowding in prisons.
Kurang lebih 120-an ribu penghuninya, faktanya warga binaan yang ada di dalam itu kurang lebih 266 ribu. Memang sulit sekali. Yang paling pasti adalah keterbatasan sarpras dan anggaran.
A lot of the inmates says that the first time they entered the prison, all they could feel was despair. They couldn't think about the now because they fear for the future.
The success of whether or not prisons and prison policy work is the extent in which people return to prison.
Once these inmates are released and they didn't receive any rehabilitation or integration activities, then what are they going to do?
Kalau mereka tidak punya kemampuan, dikhawatirkan mereka akan kembali lagi masuk ke dalam lapas.
What other options do you have other than going back to a life of crime?
To the extent that they return home unprepared to participate in society, places additional burden on society in terms of cost of potential relapse, rearrest, reprosecution, and reincarceration.
If there is no training, no rehabilitation, we are facing a huge problem after they finish their sentence.
You yourself might not experience the crime directly, but living in a community with a high rate of crime doesn't feel good. You don't feel safe going out on the street.
Because of the economic problem, they can, come back to the prison and become a cumulative problem for the government.
We need to invest more into people's rehabilitation.
Everyone needs a second chance.
There's an evolution from talking about prisons and talking about corrections.
We're trying to build a new life for them.
Correcting the behavior and the mindset.
We're trying to create new avenues for them.
You actually have to work together with the prisoners and the prison administration in order to facilitate the reformative aspect.
That's why it's correctional facility. It's not a prison anymore.
Keberhasilan sangat ditentukan oleh kemauan dan keikhlasan dari para warga binaan pemasyarakatan untuk menerima pembinaan ini dan untuk mau berubah.
It's a new chance for them at life.
What we've done together with the program is target rehabilitation projects that can be enhanced or developed together with the prison administration and tailor it to the local needs.
Hari ini UNODC Indonesia secara resmi akan menyerahkan fasilitas pelatihan batik lengkap.
Bantuannya merupakan bantuan paket lengkap, yaitu mulai dari pemberian fasilitas bangunan gedung, kemudian sarana prasarana, juga pelatihannya.
Alat dan sarana prasarana tentunya semakin menambah anak-anak bersemangat.
Fasilitas yang namanya penjara kok, fasilitas bengkel kerja seperti ini luar biasa.
Rehabilitation reintegration activities in prison is not just vocational training.
There are several of skills that are passed on with the training. Patience to deal with the challenges they may face.
Pelatihan yang diberikan akan sangat bermanfaat untuk kehidupan para warga binaan ke depannya.
Di sini mendapatkan ilmu yang mana saya belum pernah dapatkan di luar. Lebih bisa menghargai hasil seberapapun lah, intinya seperti itu.
The process taught them this is like life itself. Nothing good comes out of things that are rushed.
Belajar sabar lah seperti itu. Sabar hadapi mau apapun itu di sini.
It's very eco-friendly, at the same time sustainable in the sense that we provided the first part of the fabric that they will be using, but by means of selling this batik production, it's a cycle that will make the project sustainable in itself. So at the moment that we step out, the project itself can continue.
UNODC menyediakan sarana dan prasarananya, kemudian dari Second Chain Foundation menyediakan pelatih untuk membatik. Ini hasilnya luar biasa ini kan.
Second Chance Foundation provides them with alternatives of showing the product. They take it to art galleries, they showcase it at trade expos, they're engaging the larger society to see that, look, this is a product made by the inmates.
Produk kami diminati oleh pembeli dari luar negeri.
Imagine what will they do once they're released.
One woman who was an inmate here now has her own business and is now back here supporting this program.
Aku pengen support teman-teman pas keluar dari sini. Ada sesuatu hal yang bisa diambil dari sini.
How cool is that? Someone is thinking about giving back all these things she learned from prison to other prisoners who might not be as lucky. And I think that's what really touched me.
What is being shown here are the possibilities that can happen with the kind of leadership and commitment and so on, and resources, of course.
Thanks to the global program funded by Qatar, you see the spark in their eyes that they already have the hope that once they are out, they will fully reintegrate into societies. Only that is already very rewarding for us.
It feels good to know that you're actually doing something that impacts people.
This will be one of many that we continue to support across the globe.
Walaupun kita terbelenggu, pada saatnya nanti pasti kita akan bebas.
They're just like us. They think about how they could contribute to the world at large, how they could make a bigger impact, how they could do something positive every day.
Kita lagi digembleng di sini, tapi dengan tujuan yang baik.